Okay, this video is going to be a response, I guess, to Joe. I think it is from Viking Preparedness. I think I got it right. I just found his channel recently, last couple of days, and was watching a video he posted this morning. I don't know why YouTube got rid of their video response option. I know it's been gone a couple of years, but it just seems like it'd be a whole lot easier than doing this and making my own video and saying, hey, go watch this video instead of me typing 1,000 comments. By the way, I can't link to my video in your comment, but hey, go watch it anyway. You know, it's kind of weird. But yeah, the video I watched this morning from him that he posted was kind of a reaffirmation of something that I had come to the realization a couple of weeks ago. And that's basically that, you know, I'm not quite 50 yet. I got a couple of years left. But reality is, I'd like to think that I'm in my brain. I think my brain still thinks I'm that 20-year-old that can jump on a bicycle and ride for 30, 40 miles like it's no big deal. I can throw a pack on my back and walk for 40, 50 miles, and yeah, sure, I'll be fine. I'll hike into where I got to go. Yeah, I'm good, not a problem, no big deal. Reality is that's not true anymore. I recently got on the scales and was back at 289. Not the biggest I've ever been. The biggest I've ever been, I was at 318 at one point, I believe it was. But that was doing security at Knott's Berry Farm. And if you ever want to get fat and lazy, become a security guard. Now, all you security guards out there, you want to tell me that ain't true? Take a look at yourself. More than likely, it's true. You're not in the same shape you were when you started doing the job. There'll be those who are different and in between, but those are usually guys who are working towards something else, and security is just a stopgap measure. But anyway, that's a whole nother issue. You know what? 2 weeks ago, where I work automotive, and we've got a fast lane for oil changes, and that in itself is a joke. Fast lane, yeah, right. But we had a vehicle that the drain plug was stripped, and there was just no way we were putting it back in. So we got to push the car out. Well, it was just me and one other guy there that day. So he's the skinny guy, which means he gets to steer and I get to push. Yay. So I start pushing the car out. It's not a big car. And you get going out, and it's kind of a little bit of a downhill slope, right-hand turn. And you do a little quick U shape and right up into a parking space. Well, as you start going back in the parking space, you got to push up a little bit. Once it starts going down the hill, you got to kind of jog behind it to keep up, jog along. Okay, I'm great, I'm good. Get pushing, get it finally in the spot, and I'm like, oh my God, let me fall down and die right here. My heart was beating so fast, I thought it was going to, bust out of my chest. I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't do it. I literally thought I was dying. I thought I was done. It was over. I'm finished. Somebody call Somebody call the coroner. I'm through. But I would like to think that in a true emergency, if something happened, with my wife or my kids, I'd be able to step up and say, hey, I can grab what I have to do, move what I have to do, to ensure their safety. Something falls on them, I can pick it up. Yeah, I know I can muscle that up, but it might kill me doing it. It's just, yeah, this sun's really bright today, but it's too dark to do a video inside. It's crazy. I cannot believe I'm in this bad a shape. So that's what he was talking about. You got all these people that are, you call armchair preppers, and they go through and they spend their day going through getting their bags prepared and getting their stuff prepared and getting everything ready, and they have all their food saved, and they have all their stuff. They got all the knives and the guns and the yada 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 blah blah blah. But you know what? In a real world situation, and I talk about this, in a real world situation, you get in a mass shooting situation where you're actually going to step up and you're going to defend yourself, which I don't believe in the run. I don't believe in the hide. I'm sorry. You come after me, I'm coming back. But again, at this point, it might kill me because it's not like you're going to just pull your gun out and standing like Rambo spraying bullets everywhere. You're going to be running yourself. You're going to be ducking yourself. You're going to be hiding yourself. You're going to be doing these things because you can't, if you just charge into them and charge straight out. I'm sorry about the darkness, but I try to get away from the truck that was coming by. But yeah, sorry about that. I have no clue. It sounds like their truck is dying, to be honest. But real world situation, you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to do what you need to do, because physically, you may be physically able to grab and pick up one thing and be really strong. That's great. But it's stamina. It's the stamina that's going to keep you going. It's what's going to keep you going over and over and over and over. Could I grab a 50-pound weight and pick it up off the floor? Sure. Could I do it a second time? Maybe. A third time, fourth time, fifth time? Hell no. I'm done. Again, I like to think I'm that 20-year-old kid. 20-year-old kid could go out and free climb a mountain. 20-year-old kid did go out and free climb mountains. 20-year-old kid did go out and go up a hill like it was nothing. All you needed on was his harness and his rope in case he fell, but he never fell. Well, no, that's true. I did fall once. And the one time I did fall, I didn't have a harness on, but that's a whole other scar for another story. My point is, I'm out of shape. I'm fat. I've gotten lazy. I actually, when I worked at Walmart in produce, I was in better shape than I am as an auto mechanic, because I physically was moving all day long and moving product all day long, and it was nonstop. With this automotive stuff, it's just not quite the same. I don't work as hard. Flat out, I don't. So the point is, again, I keep saying the point. The point is, I got to lose weight. What I want to do is I'm going to start doing some updates in this channel of my weight, at least once a week. Where am I at? What have I done? What have I accomplished? How much weight have I lost? And it's not just about weight. Right now, I'm a pretty big guy. I'm 6'2", and my waist right now is a 44. When I was at my heaviest, it was at a 46 with the pants a little tight. I'd like to get down to a 36 or a 38. I'd like to lose 80 pounds. I'd like to get down to about 205. I think my goal time is a little extreme. I want to do this within 6 months. I want to do this before my 49th birthday, which is in April. So I've got 6 months to get this done. And we'll see what happens. Will I make it? I don't know. I really don't know. It's my goal to make it. I'll do everything I can. I've already talked with my wife about it. My wife's, she's great. She wants to lose a little bit of weight herself. We both know we need to get into some better shape. I got a couple kids now that need to be doing some working out anyway. One, my 8-year-old, he fell and broke his leg last year at school. His femur of all bones, the hardest bone to break, and he breaks it. So he's still recovering from that. He's still got his leg's not as strong as it should be. My daughter, same thing. She's got issues with her knees, and it's because her muscles aren't strong enough. So these are all things we're going to work on together as a family. As of today, no more sodas. Sodas are out. I'm a Dr. Pepper fanatic. I grew up with my mom drinking Pepsi, and then I found Dr. Pepper. Once I found Dr. Pepper, it was all over. That's all I ever drank. I grew up with my mom. She was South Carolina. It was sweet tea and everything, sugar and everything. For years and years and years, I dropped that and just drink regular tea. But when I got here to Oklahoma, for some reason, I went back to the sweet tea. And don't ask me why, I don't know. But anyway, if you're still watching this, if you're still paying attention to this, if you actually have some kind of interest in seeing where this old guy can go, what can he do? The channel is also going to include some stuff. As you can see, I've been walking around in front of my truck. I've been playing around with my truck. I got a lot of updates I need to do on that video-wise. Interior still needs a lot of work. I'm just getting started with it. But hey, I got solar panels on top. Got my refrigerator inside. That used to hold my sodas, but now it's going to hold my tea. It's going to be unsweet tea for everything. And water, lots of water. I'm going to try and start getting away from the processed foods. No more fast food. No more all this stuff. I don't want to deny myself the things I want, but I want to change what I want. That's the key. I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a case of, okay, if I want a Dr. Pepper one day, it's not going to kill me to drink one Dr. Pepper. I'm not going to want to start and go buy a 6-pack or buy a 12-pack or whatever. I just started making my first batch of honey mead just because I'm curious about it. I've always heard about it. I've always talked about it. I've had people around me that have tasted it, thought it was great, but I've never made any myself. So I want to try that. I'm not going to keep myself from that, but at the same time, I've got to make sure that it's not going to impact too much with what my goals are. Start exercising pull-ups. Let's try and do pull-ups. Okay, let's go for 5. Okay, let's go for, hell, can we do 1? No, couldn't even do 1. My lazy fat ass couldn't do 1 pull-up. So, yeah, we got a lot of work to do. So, we'll see what happens. This video's gone on long enough with me rambling and talking about crap that makes no sense. But to Joe, yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for watching it this morning. Tell me that's it. I'm done. Again, I thought about this 2 weeks ago, but I didn't do anything about it. Today starts. It's done. I'm going to get in that shape. And one of these days, I don't know where you're at. Maybe we can tie up. I know you went to, I can't remember the names, in Idaho, and check them out, which is another great series. As you can see, the house I'm in right now, we're in a rental. We're getting things prepared. We're doing the same thing. We're going to be moving someplace out in the country as soon as my daughter finishes high school. And I'm done with the city life. This is much different from where I was in LA already, but it's still not enough. And anyway, thanks, Joe. We'll keep you updated on where we are, keep you updated on how I'm doing, and yeah, I guess I could. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Hey, look, if you want to know what's going on, if you want to keep up, if you want to know where I'm at, if you want to know how much weight I've lost, you want to say, again, can this guy do it? Can he make it? Subscribe. Click the, I think it's down there somewhere. I don't know this YouTube thing. I'm figuring it out still. I did IT work for 15 years, and I'm figuring out YouTube. I don't know. So yeah, down there, subscribe. Click the like button. We like this video. We don't dislike this video. We like this video. So, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions for me to get started. I know I do need to go see a doctor. There's a lot of things. So much for ending this video. There's a lot of things that I do need to get checked out. I've avoided going to the doctor for years and years and years. I've got some dental work that needs to be done. I've got some aches and pains that need to be checked out. Just general things. Family history of heart attacks and liver disease and all these things I need to get done to make sure that it's not affecting me. So, but all that's not going to change the fact that I'm fat and I'm lazy. I'm fat. Where's the camera? There it is. I'm fat and I'm lazy. And I'm done. So, we'll talk to you guys later. We'll keep you updated. Expect to see more.